Hi everybody, this is Bonnie and I'm coming with you with card number 4, our final card for our Peaceful Cabin online class. And this is the bundle that you had to buy. And I've added in a few more things. I've added in the layering diagrams die. Now remember, if you joined my online class, anything that is not stamped, I can send you. So even though I added this in, I can send you the copy, the piece for this if you do not have this. And this is embossed, and if you do not have this, I can send the pieces to you for that. But these are added on items that you're going to need to finish the card if you did not join my online class. So these pieces will be included in your kit. Okay? And then I have also brought in the happy birthday from the Turtles and Friends. Now this will not be included because I cannot include anything that is stamped. So if you have another happy birthday, or if you have the Turtle and Friends and you have this happy birthday, you can use that. I wanted my card for a happy birthday card, but you could use any of the stamps that come in the kit too to get the same effect. So let's get started with this final card. If you are new here, I'd like if you would subscribe. I would really appreciate that. If you can't order or anything from me, liking, comment, subscribing, all that really helps me out a lot. If you do want any of the products that I'm showing you here today, you can go to bonniescreativeplace.stampingup.net. Okay, let's get started. This is the beautiful card we're going to make. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So the first thing there's a couple things we have to do first. You have to make a mask. What I'm talking about, a mask, is where you either take some Post-it note paper, or one of my favorites that I like to use is Gina K Masking Magic. I like this stuff. It's nice and thin. It works great and it holds down well, and you can use it a couple times. So I really like this. I don't get any credit for it. I'm not sponsored by it. This is just what I use. And if you stamp it, I recommend that you stamp it with Stays-On ink, because Stays-On ink dries a little bit quicker. If you use the Memento black ink, you might have to let it dry or help it dry because it might smudge, and then you're going to get it all over your hands when you're cutting it out and everything. So then I just cut the house out, and we will get back to that in a minute. So that's the first thing you want to do, is you want to stamp it and fussy cut the house out on something that a piece of, like I said, Post-it note or something to that effect. So then we need a base card. This base card is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4.5 in the middle. Then we need our next layer card, which I believe this is 4 by 5.25, and it's a piece of basic white. What we're going to do is we are going to take, I just want to make sure I have this in the right direction. Yes. We're going to put this down just like this. I'm going to get some of this. So let's bring in the big guy, because we're going to need him again. Make sure I can put that down. Let's bring in platform 1, platform 2, platform 3, and then we're going to put down our piece paper with the die, and then another layer 3. And we're going to cut this right through. And I'm not going to put this away yet because we need it again. So we're going to take this off. We're going to set this piece aside. We're going to take this piece right here. We are going to take our tree stamp with all the trees in it. And we're going to put this down here as close as you can to the bottom. We're going to cut it. Now this one's a 3D. So with this being 3D, we have to use platform 1. Put this down with the fold side going in, and this down on top, platform 4, which is the gray. Oops, and I forgot to layer that, but it went right down. There we go. And we're going to crank this right through and get this guy out of the way. Okay. And then we'll bring this out. And there it is. It's our trees. That's exactly what I embossed them in the back with. Now there's two ways you can have this. You can have the risen, which is this, or you can have the reverse. Now I did the reverse on this one. I really liked the reverse look. So that's how I will be doing the next card too. is with the reverse look. So we're going to put that down there. Now we're going to bring in this piece, peel off our tape, and we're going to put this down just like this. And I need to get in a scrap piece of paper here. Right here's one. There we go. Just use this side now. All right. Alrighty. So now we are going to take our early espresso ink, and we're going to take the cabin, and we're going to stamp it up really good. Okay. And we're going to stamp this right in the center of this card. Right in the center. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to take a mask, which is here, and we're going to peel this back. And we're going to put this right over top of our house. And now you're wondering, I did not cut that out, and I did not cut those two little windows out like we've been doing all along. Don't worry about it. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that when we're done. Okay, now we are going to be bringing in the trees. I'm going to take Old Olive, and I'm going to stamp up the trees like so. And we're going to put them right behind the house. So it's going to go like this, right behind the house, just like that. Okay. And then we're going to do it again, right behind the house. Here, kind of make that one in the middle. It's okay if it overlaps a little. You want it to look woodsy. Is the whole idea here. And then we're going to put this one, and we're going to come over here, and we're giving it the fake feel that it is taller than it actually is. And now I just want this tree right here, and I'm just going to put this one down right there, because I'm just using this end tree. So all I'm doing is stamping up this little tree right here. And then I want a little bit of that tree right here on the side to make it look very woods, like a lot of woods in the back. Okay, I'm happy with this. So now what we're going to do, and this tree line will get much greener. So now we're going to grab a little piece of this, and we're going to peel this off. Ta-da! But now you're saying, but you got all these openings here. Yes, we do. We do. I want the Old Olive dark. Yeah, because this will be a little bit darker. And then you just kind of want to stamp some squigglies in here. Nothing like, just make it look like a tree branch. It don't have to be perfect. Same thing over here. Just add a little squigglies. Add a little squiggly there. Add some on this side. You're just up in here where you may have forgotten some, or where it didn't get down all the way. That's okay. Just add a little squigglies wherever you feel you need to add some, and it'll all blend in. It always does, and no one will know any difference. Just add a little squiggly in there, or you could go back over if you want without the mask on right there. You could do that, or you could cut that out if you want to do that too. I did not do that, but you could do that. Okay, now we're going to do some blending, and our house is colored in soft suede light right here. Oh, that's dark. This is light. Okay, and we're just going to color this whole thing in. That's all I did. That's all I did for the cabin. Now we're going to add the blending. So now we need, I blended with the blue, the blooming blue, and I just put my arm right in that soft. See, this is why I got to get these out of the way. And I didn't get them out of the way, and I just put my arm right in it. Oh, okay, you might not have saw it on camera, but I did. So now we're going to use the blue, and I'm going to dip it right in. And I am going to just kind of blend this right over top of the house. I'm going to blend it down in here. I got a little heavy right there, so this will be a darker looking sky than the other one. And we're going to turn it because I'm left-handed. And I'm just going to do this at the bottom with the green. Now we're going to go ahead and we are going to put the ribbon on this first. So we need a little piece of ribbon here. So take your ribbon, just take it through this side like this. We're going to tie a knot, simple knot. That's all we're going to do. And we'll probably tie it again just so that it'll stay there. I think that must be what I did. Must have tied it twice because it looks like I tied it twice. There we go. Just like that. It's just going to add a little something. Trim it with your scissors so it doesn't look all that bad. There we go. Just like that. Now we're going to bring this over to our card and we are going to put dimensionals all over the back of this. But before we do that, no, we're going to do that first. Yeah. If you do decide you want the pop side out, just make sure you stamp on the opposite side that I did. So just be mindful of that. Like I did the non-embossed side, but if you wanted the embossed side out, then you would have to have your card flipped over this way when you did your stamping. So I just wanted to let you know for when you decide, if you decide to put the other side out. Bring this in. Now let's give this a good crease down. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's right here. Make sure that's good and scored down because the flatter that is, the easier this is to put this on. So then you want to line this up just like so. Okay? So we're going to get some adhesive on here. Okay, and we're going to kind of fiddle it with up and under all these different places and drop her in. Isn't that cool? I just love it. I just love it, love it, love it. So that she's in there just like that. Now we're going to go and we are going to put our happy birthday greeting right here. I got a little piece of this, and then I've got the happy birthday. Remember, I got this out of the it's not in the kit. This came out of the turtle bundle, so I will not be sending you this. You'll have to either have this stamp set or whatever you have. And actually, I don't think this is the same one as that, but we're going to use it anyways. It might be. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is. It's the same one. Yep. And then you're just going to cut this at an angle, just like that. And then we're going to decide about where I want it. I want it right there. So maybe over a little bit. So we're going to trim this up right about there, just like that. We're going to add some adhesive across the bottom, but we're going to add a dimensional right about here because this is dimensioned up, so we have to have that dimensioned up. So we're going to put this right here to the edge of that. Put that right there, and we're just going to press it down. And that is the card. Now this color will lighten up. This soft suede, as you can see, it's starting to lighten, and it will lighten up as you color along. But that is the card. Isn't this card beautiful? This one, the sky's a little bit darker, but still just as gorgeous. So, and you could put Merry Christmas on this, but I just thought it would be fun to have a couple birthday cards for winter months, or, you know, people, maybe they're getting cabin fever, and you could send them this if you wanted to. So that's it, everybody. I thank you for joining my class. I thank you for everything. So thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Bye-bye.